Designing and carrying out a brand was harder than I had expected it to be. From the concept of the brand to the execution, I gained a lot of valuable insights. When thinking about what to make my brand about, I had a hard time coming up with an idea. What I decided on was not something that I was necessarily passionate about, but something that I knew a lot about: hair. Throughout the weeks, I was able to share some of my knowledge about hair tips, hair care, hairstyles, and hair accessories. After I decided on my concept, I started on my style guide. At the time, I didn't realize how helpful this guide would become. A lot of my decisions regarding content in the photos, font, colors were already chosen for me. It was a great reference point and helped both of my feeds have a cohesive look and feel to them. Deciding on my two different platforms was not super hard for me. I had previous experience on both Facebook and Instagram and felt both of these platforms could convey my message and brand effectively to my primary and secondary audiences. Because I started from scratch, I did not gain a lot of followers on either of my platforms, but that did not prohibit me from getting discovered by different accounts. More than half of my engagement on some posts came from the hashtags I used at the bottom of my photos. Another way that I gained a ton of engagement was boosting on my posts. On a particular post, I was able to reach 537 people and 98% of them were not following me. All of this because of a couple dollars. Another insight that I was able to gain was the importance of scroll stopping photos. My posts that had the highest engagement were those that followed the rules of photography. They had good contrast, repetition, followed the rule of thirds, or were center aligned. Most people don't understand the rules of photography, but it was amazing to see the difference in my posts' engagement when I followed them. Something else that helped me a lot was sticking to a schedule. All research shows that in order to have a following on platforms, you need to post often and regularly. I decided to take this one step further. I knew that I would be sharing different aspects of hair, so I tried to separate them. For example, on Wednesday, I would post about hairstyles. On the other post, on Saturdays, I would choose to share a hair care tip. Following this personal schedule of what content I would post helped my feed to have a diverse look while also making it consistent in what I posted. The last thing that helped me be successful in my brand was planning. I decided on 7 hairstyles that I would show throughout the semester at the beginning of the semester. I then took a day to shoot all 7 of my photos. Planning ahead allowed me more time to edit the photos and think of quality captions. Because I planned ahead, the overall quality of my posts was better. So if I had to sum up everything I learned, it would be: follow your style guide, create scroll stopping photos, stick to a schedule, and plan ahead.